There's a time we'll call our own, living free in harmony and majesty. Take me home, take me home, take me home, take me home.
When you're living out in the mountains, you have to get used to critters being a part of almost everything you do. Guess it's only right, after all, they was in the wilderness first. It's their home. Adams learned that right quick when he come to the mountains, and the animals kind of since he felt that way. They took to him just like he was one of them, and there wasn't never a day went by some critters didn't stop in to pay Adams a visit. Of course, when you're out sleeping under a tree snoring the day away, ain't no telling what wild critters will do to your cabin. Might come in and straighten the place out. But that ain't likely. What they'll probably do is rearrange it to suit their own taste. If you know what I mean.
Leave me alone, will ya? We'll go fishing later. You want some berries? Go tell Jack. Take the blanket. Just leave that rabbit be. We'll play later. Bed. Quiet. Now, what are you into?
Oh, no. I got a bad feeling. Hey! Why, you little mess makers. Look at this place. It's a wreck. Ben, you must have seen these critters coming to this cabin. Why didn't you wake me? You did try and wake me. Oh, I'm sorry for wrongly accusing you, Ben. Well, are you just going to stay planted in one spot? Or are you going to give me a hand? How about a paw? Well, just looking at this work ain't going to get it done.
Guess what I got for you, number 7? Look. Isn't this a nice place? A nice, cool stream in case you get thirsty. And isn't that a refreshing breeze blowing down off of the ridge there through the trees? I know. I feel it, too. The hackles is raising on the back of my neck. Glad you're here with me. There's either somebody or something out there watching us. You looking for somebody, mister? Stay right there. Just lower that rifle down butt first onto the ground.
Thought it was too easy, Jack. You letting me sneak up on you?
You know me.
Have you? My name's Pinkerton.
Sit down, have some coffee. It should be done about now. Hot and thick. So, you're the famous Mr. Pinkerton, huh?
Not famous yet.
The whole settlement's been buzzing for weeks about how you captured them 12 bank robbers single-handed all by yourself.
3.
And how you figured out that it was an inside job, because one of them had worked for that manager sometime before. That's pretty good detective work.
The bank manager was a foolish man.
And then there was that outlaw that you chased clear across the Rio Grande into Mexico. Brought him back single-handed.
Crossed the Missouri into the Dakota Territory.
You're building yourself quite a reputation.
That is my intention. The territorial governor has just given me my 3rd assignment. He wants to close the books on a man named James Adams. Can you tell me where I might find him?
James Adams. Know a lot of Adamses. Now, are you looking for a particular Adams or just any old Adams that happens along?
The Adams that whittled this. You were selling them in town. Where'd you get it?
Well, now, I do a lot of trading. That piece there could have gone through 20, maybe 30 hands before it reached me. No, I'm afraid this trail here is as cold as a snowbank on a high mountain in the middle of January. Wished I could help you with him, but I'm afraid I can't. You see, these mountains is full of whittlers. Lots of them. You, don't suppose the governor would be satisfied with just closing the books on 2 of them fellas out of 3, would he?
Probably would. But I wouldn't.
I figured that. Well, my old bones are getting so they can't stand these evening chills anymore. I'm gonna go to bed. Now, you're welcome to stay if you want to, or you can go whenever it pleases you.
I'll get my bedroll. Horse is tied over there.
Later on that night, while Mr. Pinkerton was sleeping, I took his horse for a little walk. That animal was getting all fidgety and restless, keeping me awake, so I figured, why not let him wander in the woods for a bit? Of course, how was I to know he wouldn't have sense enough to come back in the morning?
Both of you like watching me work, huh? Well, I didn't realize I was performing for such a big audience. Appears everybody's pretty interested in wood chopping. Well, I'm going to show you how it's done. Well, first off, you need an axe, like this. And you take a tight hold on the bottom with your left hand, like this. And then an overlapping grip with your right hand like this, nice and tight. Now, of course, you got to remember to keep both feet planted on the ground. Excuse me. I mean all 4 feet. Now, then you bring the axe up over your shoulders like this, like I'm showing you, see? And then by putting your back into it, you bring it down real hard into the bark like this. Well, there now. See how easy that is? Anybody like to take a try? All watchers and no doers. That's what I thought. What is it, Nakoma? Thunder Mountain. When? 2 days ago. Big fire. Big fire. Animals are trapped. You rest easy, my brother. I'll make you some broth. You'll feel better in no time. We got big trouble, Ben. Nakoma said Thunder Mountain spit fire 2 days ago. There's a lot of animals trapped up there in that valley, not knowing how to get out. They figure the big blow-up will happen any time. When it does, there won't be a green blade of grass left in the valley. As soon as Nakoma feels better, we'll go take a look-see for ourselves. I hope we get there in time to save those animals. You sure look a heap better than you did, Nakoma. You sure you're well enough to travel?
Immediately, Ditto.
Well, I appreciate you taking me through that rock pass shortcut. It's going to save us a day's traveling time.
Adam, I'm glad you packed. We got a lot of traveling to do. We're in trouble.
I know Thunder Mountain's smoking again.
I'm talking about real trouble. Thunder Mountain, that ain't trouble. This is the biggest package of trouble I ever come across. You ever hear of a fellow named Pinkerton?
Huh?
Well, I met up with him, and he's a manhunter, and one of the best, and he's looking for a fellow named James Adams. Now, you and me got to stay hid till he clears out.
Well, Thunder Mountain ain't going to wait. That volcano's going to go any time, and I got to get them animals out of there.
Thunder Mountain? You can't get up there. That's rough country, and it's 3, maybe 4 days from here.
Well, Nakoma's going to take that shortcut through Rock Pass.
Rock Pass? You got to be half goat and all Indian to get through there. You'll never make it.
Well, then maybe that Pinkerton fella won't follow us there.
Us?
Come on, Nakoma, let's go.
Listen to reason, Adams. Come on, number 7. That fellow's no ordinary lawman. He captured 12 bank robbers all by himself. I tell you, Adams, I seen the man. He's got the look of hawk about him. He's one of the best there is, and there's no getting away from it. Now, you just gotta lie low till I can convince him that you just ain't guilty.
Thank you for those kind words, Jack. I'm mighty flattered. But I don't think you'll be able to convince me.
Well, number 7, you got the right to call me everything I've called you. Dumb, stupid, idiot. I led you right to him, didn't I?
You didn't make it easy, Jack.
Mr. Pinkerton, you're wasting my time. I've got to get to Thunder Mountain.
You're not going anywhere, except back with me.
Nakoma said that mountain's spitting fire, and the big blow-up's liable to happen any time. There's animals stuck in that valley, and I got to get them out.
That's a very pretty story, very touching. I catch you on the run, and you say you're rushing to an active volcano to save animals. I heard Jack was the one who told the tall stories.
I'm speaking the truth. Now, Mr. Pinkerton, that volcano and those animals won't wait.
Please don't do it, Adams.
You like shooting innocent men?
I appreciate your feelings, but I'm not letting Adams get away.
How would you feel about being torn apart by a grizzly bear? There's one right in back of you.
You surprised me, Jack. Expecting me to fall for that old trick?
Did you ever hear a trick growl?
Don't you move, Pinkerton. That bear's my friend, and he don't like guns. Come here, Ben. This here's Benjamin Franklin, named after a man I much admire.
People said you'd be difficult to bring in, Mr. Adams. I can see that they were more than right. But I must do what I set out to do. I'm not changing my mind.
I respect your position, Mr. Pinkerton. But seeing you or my friends get hurt, that ain't the way. The way I figure it, you can get what you want, and that's me. And I can do what I gotta do. That's save those animals before the big one hits. Now let's do them both.
I'm listening.
You let me go to the valley. I give you my word I'll come back and you can take me in.
Don't give your word.
I just did.
I'll accept your bargain, Mr. Adams, with one other condition.
What's that?
I'm going with you.
You'd be a lot safer at my cabin. I said I'd come back.
If I don't go along...
Nakoma, let's go. Thunder Mountain won't wait. Come on, Ben.
Well, Mr. Pinkerton, it looks to me like you found your man just in time for him to catch you.
There are things that we just don't understand. But when your friends need a helping hand, we must be strong and carry on. Now if we would all just follow our hearts, we might find that soon hope will start to fill the air for us to share.
Come on, Ben, you're on dry land now.
Can find a way. I know we'll see a brand new day, and we'll be strong, 'cause we went on.
I can see that if we're going to make it up Thunder Mountain, I'm going to have to lighten your load. We'll just throw the stuff off here and pick it up on our way back. If we get back.
You saying we might not be coming back this way?
This way? I'm saying we might not be coming back at all.
Adams is really going into Thunder Mountain, risking his life, just to save animals.
Well, that's about the size of it. Yeah, I can't tell you the number of situations he got me into just for his concern for animals. What? One time there was a marauding cougar. So mad he was biting rocks, and Adams just walked in and gentled him down. Me standing right there with a rifle all cocked and primed, and he wouldn't let me use it. Don't know why it is, but that's how it is.
Don't move. Stay still. Nice and easy. You're doing just fine, Mr. Pinkerton. Just fine. Nice and quiet like. Don't even blink an eye.
Hang on too tight, Adams. He looks a mite slippery.
That was a close one, Jack. Rattler nearly got me.
Well, if it'd been me, I'd left you to the snake. Except I got nothing against rattlers.
There you go. This rock's all yours.
Adams, yeah, but
That's Thunder Mountain. Funny, you don't think about them in this country. When Mount Lassen erupted last year, it made the newspapers all the way back east. Maybe the animals have all cleared out. Maybe you're risking your life for nothing.
Most of them have. Nakoma says there's some critters up there stuck not knowing what to do or where to go.
How can you be sure the volcano will erupt?
There's been little explosions leading up to the big eruption. And Mr. Pinkerton, when that happens, well, I just hope we get there in time.
All right. This is the best I can do with no supplies. Better come and get it or I'll throw it to the wolves.
Ben, you looking for a place to rest your head? Hell, this is all right. Just as long as you don't snore.
We followed the creek bed up toward Thunder Mountain most the next day. Closer we got, the more I could feel the earth shaking under my feet. It weren't exactly a restful feeling. Well, would you look at this? Now, there's a couple of fellows we could learn a lesson from. They must have picked up all the good sense that we lost along the trail. The animals are smarter than we are. They're leaving. Let's keep moving. Move ahead. Critters ain't like humans. When they sense that something ain't right, they skedaddle. People, on the other hand, got this irritating habit of going out looking for trouble, even when they already got enough. I sometimes wished I was part animal, or all animal. Then I'd have enough sense to get out when the getting is good. If I was a critter, I'd also have somebody like Adams to watch out for me when I was too dumb to be smart. Which I am anyway, sometimes.
Is this the only way in? Well, one thing, Nakoma, it's going to be a lot easier coming out than it is going in.
I can sure think of a lot of other places I'd rather be right now. I don't know how I let Adams get me mixed up in a thing like this. I could be down in the lowlands trading with flat-footed settlers, taking it easy all day long. But instead, I find myself traipsing around the edge of a bubbling volcano, about to get killed at any moment by burning rocks flying through the air every which way. Well, that trail took us down close to where the air was a-blowing hot like steam from a stew kettle. But it still give you kind of a chill down your back and made the hair stand straight up on your neck.
Close one. Looks to be over. Could blow any time, though.
Nice, Kodak.
All right, Nakoma, but be careful. Nakoma's gonna go scout the terrain ahead.
I got me a sudden urge to be somewhere else. Real quick.
That mountain's getting ready to go, Jack.
How much time do you think we got?
We're on borrowed time right now.
He's, still a-heaving and a-trembling. You can feel it through your feet. Adams, maybe we ought to hike up our tails and scat.
It's a lot worse than I thought. You can go back if you want.
No, I wouldn't want to miss all the fun.
you doing? Come here. Come on. Come on. That's a good boy. Nobody's gonna hurt you. It's all right, little fella. It's okay. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
Quite a fella, this Adams.
For a smart detective, you take a lot of convincing.
All right, now get going.
Like I was saying, there's no explaining it. It just is.
Starting to shake again. Watch it, it's closing you down. You all right, Adams?
Yeah, I reckon.
I hope the governor appreciates what I'm going through to bring you in.
Well, I'll be sure to tell him. Come on, let's get going.
You all right, number 7? Seem to be. Let's go. Well, now, come on, number 7. Oh, now, come on. Hold up there. I got a problem here with number 7. Adams? This ain't no time to get stubborn.
There's Nokoma's marker. We're on the right trail.
Whither thou goest.
Come on, Ben.
We've come this far. Let's push on.
Through here. This is Nokoma's trail. Come on. The trail seems to end here. Let's go down this way.
Out of here.
Give me your foot. See if you can grab onto that ledge up there.
Okay. Can't get a good hold. The ledge is too high. Man, we're trapped. Ben, find Nokoma and Jack. Find Nokoma and Jack. We're stuck. Adams, you don't really believe that Grizzly understands what you're saying, do you?
Well, maybe not in my words, but Ben's got a way of sensing my feelings.
Ben, go find Nokoma and Jack. He understood you. That's one smart bear. I'll tell you what. I'll leave you right here. And then, when we're through down there, I'll be back to get you quicker than a chicken on a June bug.
Adams will be needing these. Now, you wait right here.
You enjoy your work? Tracking and bringing in wanted men? It's important work.
Lawbreakers must be brought in. Law must be upheld, and justice done.
What about if a man's innocent?
Something for the courts to decide justly. If a man breaks the law and isn't punished, then the law becomes meaningless. And without the law, and everyone obeying it and respecting it, then how can people live together? The law is for the protection of everyone.
Well, I know you mean well. But there's laws out here, too. Nature's laws. And when they're broken, that's when things start going wrong.
Get out of here, Adams.
Anybody wants out of that hole better speak up now. Jack! Tacoma! You can thank Ben for bringing us here. How in tarnation did you get yourself in that fix anyway?
Well, it took a lot of trying. Now get us out of here and quit your jawing. That lava ain't gonna wait. Grab a hold. Got it?
Jack? No. Well, all right. My way of thinking it's a waste of time, but I reckon we can pull him out. Don't burn your hands on that rope, Mr. Pinkerton. It's a night rough for the likes of you.
Thanks. It's the second time you saved my life.
You owe me nothing, Mr. Pinkerton. I couldn't leave no living thing in trouble.
If you two could stop your lollygagging, we can get the blazers out of here.
Tacoma said the animals were.
There's one, a deer.
Easy, lady. Don't be scared. Everything's gonna be all right. I'll get you out of here. You're gonna be all right. Come on. You just stick close to me. You're gonna be just fine. We made it. All right, little fella, go on.
Look, I think I understand how you feel about the animals trapped here, but this is madness.
The animals aren't trapped yet.
Adams, don't be a fool. Let's get out of here while the getting is good. Look at that down there.
Pinkerton, stay back.
I had to see this for myself. Going through a lot for the privilege.
Come here. That's it. I saw your ma up on the rocks. Take him up to the slope and free him. Got him? Is there any more of your family left in there? Now, come on, let's get going.
Well, what do we got here?
There you go. Nakoma, take him to the slope.
Is Adam still in there?
Sabila. It figures. I better go get him.
I was just asking myself the same question.
It's all right. We got a truce.
Now, wait a minute, Adams. This is going too far.
You better get him out of here. Looks like he's getting nervous. Now, this is no time for playing, Mr. Cougar. You know that.
You're heading in the right direction.
Go on. Get going.
That's a good duck.
Well, you made it. I figured someone would have to show you the way out of there. See, Pinkerton? Everybody that gets around Adams goes loco, even you. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
As a matter of fact, I am seeing it with my own eyes, and I still don't believe it.
It's simply a matter of convincing the duck.
That's a goose.
Of convincing the goose that you're firm and mean well for his own good. Then they listen. Isn't that true?
I see Adam's got you corralled, too. You sound just like him.
It's gonna get mighty hot here real soon. We best be moving. Come on, fellas, let's go. You follow me. Well, come on now. Follow me, I mean it.
Them critters all lit out after Adams, following him like he was their father. Now, they knew they could trust him, knew that he was going to lead them out of there to someplace nice and safe. Now, I've known Adams a long time, but still, I always get plumb amazed when the animals take to him so easy. I guess you'd call that a miracle. Now, I ain't never seen me a miracle before, but that's got to be what it is.
She's blowing up.
Looky there. The whole mountain is going. Well, would you look at that?
It's all right. Don't you worry about a thing.
Kind of reminds me of something I read once, a long time ago.
Probably in the Bible, Jack. And so Noah led the animals unto the ark. Thus saved them.
I think that's the last of them.
Now let's get out of here while the getting is good. I'm telling you, number 7, you should have seen it. What? You'd have been proud of old man Jack, just bringing them animals out of the fire
And he did it all by himself, number 7.
Well, I did have a little help.
That was a brave thing you did, Mr. Adams. I commend you.
Well, you've kept our end of the bargain. I'm ready to go.
By the way, Jack, we have some unfinished business. I'm still looking for a man named James Adams.
Yeah, you're right, but he's...
After all, I'm building a reputation for always getting my man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And after all, now you did catch 2 of them. And 2 out of 3, why... And besides, you can't help it if James Adams has left the territory.
Jack, it's been a pleasure.
Mr. Pinkerton, if you ever need any help, I know these mountains like the back of my hand.
Tacoma, I hope we meet again.
He's saying that he no longer considers you his enemy.
Ben, thank you for being so patient with me. Like I said, you're one smart bear. Adams?
Thank you, Mr. Pinkerton. And I really am innocent.
I believe it. And bringing you in wouldn't be serving the cause of justice. You have a lot to do out here, and it's important work. And, if you ever need a stray animal found, remember, I always get what I go after.
Well, I'll keep this just in case.
Deep inside the forest is a door into another land. Here is our life and home. We are staying here forever in the beauty of this place all alone. We keep on hoping